Yes, we link up in a cool minute. We link up in a cool minute, and every day, Monday through Friday, 6 to 7, we link up for a whole hour. We are here together on We Got Issues. Thank you, thank you, thank you for listening in to 910 a.m., the Superstation, WFDF, coming out of Detroit and broadcasting all over the world. It is your girl, Katrina Harris Earl, on the air today for part two of another great show. I mean, did you catch our show yesterday with former Mayor um, Kwame Kilpatrick? It was an amazing redemption story. We hope to bring him back for part two as well. Absolutely, positively, a great show. And today, yes, we got a lot to talk about before we get in it. I'm telling you, it's about that season. We're about to feel like, we're entering into this hybrid world. Our girlfriend Gloria still traveling out of the country, well deserved vacay. And our girlfriend Chrisette, well, just follow her on social media. Lady Chrisette Ellis is living the good life in Detroit. So just stay tuned for that. So we are holding it down. You're, hold on. You're muted. You're muted on StreamYard. Tell them again one more time. Tell them one more time.
Okay, so First Lady Chrisette is with her man, Bishop Charles Ellis. They are doing something courtside at the Detroit Pistons game tonight. The praise choir from Greater Grace, they're singing the national anthem tonight. So that's fun for the Ellises in Greater Grace. So we gave her a pass tonight. We gave her a pass.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I was waiting on you to chime in and say exactly what it was because when I tell you these girlfriends got so much going on, Sabrina is the one who doesn't miss anything. And I read the text and didn't have it in front of me, and I was like, I can't say it because I can't remember exactly what it was. That's a big deal, okay? That is a big, big, big deal. So I know that I will be following her on social media. You follow her on social media. So today it is me and Sabrina holding it down. We are more than capable, okay? We got plenty to say and plenty to talk about. So let's just start out since we are on the sports. I am sitting here with my calendar and I cannot wait until I think it's 6 or 6:30 California time to watch the opening that I think happened live at 6:30 a.m. this morning. California time. I'm confused on the time zones, but the Olympics is what I'm excited about. I know you are all up in it. So, how you doing today, Sabrina, girlfriend Sabrina?
All good, all good. Very much snowed in. I saw one of my Ohio peeps said, "What a snowy day here in Northeast Ohio." It's a big deal when they close the schools down for 2 days in a row because 7 or 8 inches, that doesn't hurt anybody. They keep rolling, keep rolling. But when you get a foot, foot and a half, 15, 16, 17 and up, they kind of shut things down, got to get themselves together. So my husband's out there rolling in it in his big truck. I'm like, I'm chilling. I'm right here in this house. I was supposed to have a hair appointment. I got this hat on. She said, Sabrina, let me try to see you tomorrow. I said, let's try it tomorrow, but I'm not even trying it today. So it's all good. I've had a busy day in the office. I don't know where the time goes. You look up, doggone, this 6 o'clock is showtime. So glad to be here with you, Katrina. The other girls' friends are out, but we can show handle it. Yes, we can.
Absolutely, absolutely. So the snow, I mean, seriously, you guys, let us know. Of course, we're talking again today about online shopping, and I'm going to give you some more tips, even outside of the clothes area. But the weather in the world, the country is interesting everywhere. When I saw someone from Oklahoma City talking about the snow they were having, my girlfriend talking to her in Dallas, talking to people in Dallas with Escalades that were like, we are not going out, even in an Escalade. So, how's the snow in your area? We are just praying for those that have inclement. We know that Ohio is built for it, but it is still a lot of snow, right? It's still a lot of snow, and it's interesting for those that don't. I mean, in California, just let a little rain hit and folks get to slipping and sliding. I know we have someone that we're connected to through ministry, who had two in Chicago, two accidents. One accident one day and another accident the other day, slipping and sliding. And Chicago is built for that. But when it gets to being icy, Nikki Owen said Casey melted for the most part today. Congratulations on the melting. Okay. And it feels like it's late. Nikki, is that late for you guys? Like this level of snow, is that late? Do you know if it's late for Ohio or no? February
It is
is
late. It is late. We
okay.
had very little. I saw that report today that November, December, very little snow. It was under what we normally get. But it's certainly caught up in January. So it's something.
Mhm.
It is something.
Well, I will tell you from being the Chicagoan, the part-time Chicagoan that I am, the very first year that Anthony and I got married and I was in Chicago is when it was like minus 43 on my birthday, which is January 28th. Like that was, I felt like Chicago was like, oh, you just moved here, we about to baptize you. And then every year after that, the next year it was like really light. Then we'd have a heavy year, and then it was really light. Nothing has been as heavy as that. I forgot what they called it. It was like a tsunami of snow and ice. I can't even remember what it was called. But it's interesting. Some years have been lighter than others. So Houston, 33 degrees,
I
buried
mean,
in
that's
southern
so cold for
Ohio.
Houston. That is so cold for Houston. 33. In Tulsa, Oklahoma, I
Wow.
think they got like 7 inches of snow. It was like 15 degrees outside. It's just crazy. But Atlanta, I think yesterday was like 65 degrees. So,
Well, they said it's melting now in Dallas. It was there one day, and now just got off the phone with a friend from Dallas, and it's melted. It's melting, not
okay.
all melted, but it's there in and out. So, what is it like to be in the house with an Olympian that happens to be your legalized boyfriend? Okay, that happens to be your husband. What is it like to be in the Monday house during the Olympics? Like, what is that like?
You just get all the feels all over again. It just, there's an adrenaline. And then I start to ask Kenny all these questions, and he's kind of looking at me like, we talk about this all the time, Sabrina.
In 4 years, that's enough time to go.
Yeah. Where's the newfound interest? I'm like, but it's when you see it on TV and you see all the countries represented, and it just really, you see the hard work that these athletes, what they go through. And then you think about these athletes who are not only getting their skills together and their competition, but to think that they were telling them, don't bring their cell phones to China.
Don't bring your cell phone. How can you not bring a cell phone?
I don't know. So
Kenny
and I have talked about that.
Say.
Yeah, Kenny and I have talked about that. He's like, the stress that would be just trying to focus on your competition, and then the political part. He just said, and it was just going to be tough. He said it was going to be tough road for those athletes for sure. Yeah.
I mean, I know Kenny won back before cell phones big, but social media all up in it. But that's just such a part of your family can't come, and now you can't even FaceTime them and show that. I mean, that's just added stress. But I did see Putin and the president of China looking like they was hugged up. I mean, like it is a massive political statement to the whole world, and right on the backs of those, hardworking, well-deserving athletes. So
yeah.
For
but some of those athletes, can you believe some of those athletes who qualified, they're sitting out. They're opting not to go to this Olympics. So that's unfortunate, but they just said no.
And of course, we're praying for COVID and protection from COVID. But boy, oh boy, do you know exactly what they had to do? I just heard that in China, after the Olympics, they have to quarantine for like 21 days before they can go back in. Did you hear that?
I didn't hear that. No, that 3 weeks. What do you mean? Quarantine over there, or when they get back in the U.S.?
No, for the Chinese athletes. They had a particular quarantine for people coming into the country before you could go into the Olympic and be all up in it. But for those athletes in China, I heard that after the Olympics, there's a place they have to go, and they have to quarantine for 21 days before they can go back home and back out into the public.
Yeah. That's probably accurate.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot. I mean, that's a lot. That's a whole lot. So, but I will be all up in it, watching it. I love it. It just, we always need that lift and that pride, that sense of pride, which is really exciting. What else is happening in the news? What else is happening in the news?
Girl, I mean, just in our thread alone, you guys know we are like the news junkies now. So we're always hitting everybody back and forth with the news that's happening. I mean, did you guys hear about the lettuce recall, a salad recall? 2 dead from listeria outbreak linked to Dole packaged salads, CDC says. I mean, that's pretty serious where people are dying from packaged salads in the USA. I'm like, what the heck? And then
I just talked about it today. You probably don't remember, but I got E. coli from salad and was in the hospital for 7 days. I actually felt like I was dying. I mean, that thing is no joke. Just from a salad, you know, it was packaged salad, packaged spinach. So, wow.
How long ago was that? How long ago was that, Katrina?
That was that was 2010. 2010.
Really?
I was in the hospital for 7 days. Had to have 2 blood transfusions from E. coli.
Oh, wow.
That was a year. I missed our seminar. That was the only time in our career. I mean, I was that sick. 7 days in the hospital eating some salad.
So, oh, wow. Nikki said that was 2010. She remembers. Wow. And then did you hear about the possible vaccine linked heart problems? Mild, but hey, you might have some heart problems from the vaccine. That's what they're reporting.
Wow.
I'm like, okay, it's either COVID, the salad, or the vaccine's gonna kill you. Pick one.
Pick one. I picked the blood. I'm like, I'm coming to the blood. You got to be coming. But I'm telling you, I know I was speaking to somebody else who has had both vaccines, and her doctors told her she has an autoimmune disease. She cannot get the booster because she's allergic, but she's allergic to a lot of stuff. It's not just the vaccine. She's had this thing happen over and over and over again, and it's just challenging for her. So, y'all, we got a lot to say. Literally, when we were thinking of the name of this show, we are so glad we talked about We Got Issues. That's exactly what we got. We will be right back. Right now, we got a commercial break. We'll be right back. Thanks for listening in to We Got Issues. we are back. We are back. Thanks for listening in to We Got Issues. It is Fun Friday and we're having some fun. I mean, so many girlfriends and even guy friends out there love to shop. And we are talking online shopping and the difference it makes and some hacks and some tips. But we are going to go to a caller and I am excited that we have a caller on. Lisa is there. And so, Lisa,
thanks for calling. We Got Issues. We want to hear from you. You talking to us about shopping or one of the other topics we had today?
Well, first of all, good evening and God bless you all. I'll talk about, let's see, the COVID. Yes, oh my goodness, it seems like that's the biggest topic in the news now. My husband and I both had our vaccines, and lo and behold, before we could get the booster, we called in our daughter, who's a nurse, who gave us a rapid test, and later on she said I had the Omicron one, like the cold virus, but still, I'm thankful I had the vaccine, because my God, yes, because, and then plus, knowing myself, when people pray for me and taking nuclear suggestions, hot teas and other things that I haven't thought of, and others gave me, cola cough drops that pulled me through, but we got, like the other sister said, plead the blood of Jesus, and we have to plead the blood of Jesus and quote them healing scriptures over us and take authority over this so it just won't run rampant. We got to get the victory over and send it to the pit. Amen.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And we know that as we plead the blood of Jesus, he has given us wisdom and he's given us technology and resources. And one of those resources he's given us is this vaccine. It has been a blessing. I'm so grateful to hear of your that you were healed and that God brought you through that, Lisa. And thank you so much for calling in to We Got Issues. We're grateful for you.
Thank you. Have a safe night.
Thank you. Thank you. Be safe. Be safe. Be safe. Well,
into it about halfway through the show, but I tell you, it was a hot topic. And I know that Chrisette is stateside, is sitting courtside, but oh my gosh, okay. She is one of the best online shoppers. She was the one who was asking for the pillow. And I tell you, she got great referrals. And when she gets that, she's already ordered them. She probably ordered Chrisette, she probably ordered every pillow that she got a referral of. And she goes, we're going to get a full report. But before we jump in and talk about it, we would love for anybody who has great hacks, things that work for you when you shop online, call us 313-778-7600. Is that another Lisa who's calling, Jalen, or the same Lisa? I got another text saying, okay, technology. What'd you say? It's Tony? Okay, caller Tony is on the line. This is my favorite online shopper, and she got cut off last time. So, Tony, help us get into this topic, talking about
online shopping, why we love it, best deals. What you got for us today? Thanks for calling in.
Well, okay, so this is what I want to talk about today. This is a little bit different from the other day. I have, especially with the pandemic, we needed to buy a freezer. Just to have a second freezer in the house. And going to the stores, they have no inventory. There's everything. You got to go online. So we're online looking for a freezer, just an upright freezer, because our deep freezer something, and we lost all the food in the freezer. So we need to replace it, right? So we're online. We're looking at the freezers. You have no concept of what you're looking at a freezer online. You can't open it and see how big is a 15 square cubic feet. Girl, we got the biggest, almost first freezer in our house. It's huge. It's for like a family of 12. This freezer thing. And I mean, it is a downside to online shopping, but it's huge. Are you going to keep it, Tony? Are you going to keep that stuff? As long as we had to wait for that freezer, we needed a freezer. So, what the heck? We have this humongous freezer. Hey, Tony, let it out. Put some space out. Freezer, what?
She said, rent some space out of your freezer.
Okay, listen, you can have 2 shelves for $32.50. I'll be like, what's the name of the place? Rent-A-Center or whatever they are. I'll be able. Yeah, this is like residual income.
We just got I just bought a copying our girlfriend Gloria. I just bought a refrigerator, and I will tell you, we got, my favorite Samsung refrigerator that now I can watch TV on the refrigerator. All this, the techie loves it, and I got it from Costco. We bought it at Home Depot first, and then I found it at Costco. But I will tell you, I went to every store probably 5 times, and then I went online and bought it. Because it's hard to figure out if you're going to like it and know what it looks like. So that's what the beauty a lot.
Trina, you are the most, you are more stuff and turn it back in than anybody I know. You about. and I'm like, you should tell me, just order. I'm like, I'm not ordering all that stuff. I don't like that. I don't like it. But because
I ordered the Home Depot one. I had ordered the Home Depot one first, and I found what I really wanted at Costco, and I did not cancel the Home Depot one until the Costco one was in my house, and I was sure I liked it because I got such a good deal at Home Depot. So, yep, I do it all the time.
You buy it all sitting up in your house.
Well, no, I canceled the Home Depot one because you have to wait. That's what people are saying. Just like you had to wait a long time, I had to wait a long time. Yeah. But now we have two refrigerator.
Yeah.
You bought that online?
Same thing. We had to wait. No, we actually did when we went in the store because there was nothing online. So we had to go in the store. And the first day they were supposed to deliver it, the day of delivery, after all weekend confirming, make sure you home on Monday, then on Monday they're going to say, we can't deliver till next Monday. I was like, let me tell you something, y'all. When those people came to deliver, Bobby was like, listen, man, I needed you to show up because my wife was giving me the blues, but I thought I was going to have to strap a refrigerator on my back and walk it. So anyway, but we couldn't get one of those online because they just were not available. But my husband ordered something from Wayfair. It was a bookshelf for his office, right? So he ordered this bookshelf for his office. So the delivery comes, I'm here, and there's 2 big boxes on the front porch. I'm like, well, what is that? As it turned out, not only did they send the bookshelf, but they sent like a $1,500 chair. And I thought, and it was like a pink velvet. I said, he brought me a chair. I shouldn't have opened this. He's trying to surprise me with the pink chair. He wasn't trying to surprise me. They sent us a chair that we did not order. We didn't order it. And he said, well, I need to call them. I said, I'm embarrassed. I said, no, you don't. I said, they sent it to us. Maybe it was a gift with purchase. It's not a gift with purchase. I know, don't, come on, man. They sent it. I was telling him, no, they'll realize that they made a mistake and they will contact us. We'll just leave it in the box for a week or 2. They'll get back to us and then they can come get it. No. I prayed for a man with integrity. I got one. He called Wayfair that night, and there was absolutely no record of that chair being delivered. I'm looking at him with the I told you so face. Like, don't call him either. But the lady said, we're going to send you a return label, and we'll come and pick it up on Tuesday, and blah, 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 blah. And don't you know, the next day, we got an email that said, never mind, you can keep the chair.
Yep. Because of what it's going to cost.
Wayfair will not make you send anything back. They will, if they make a mistake, you just have a hole. So now my daughter has this beautiful pink chair in her house because it's really nice. So
well, let me tell you, it can go the other way too. It can go the other way too, because speaking of what Sabrina says, this is what a lot of stores are doing now. Is they have just the displays, but then you go online and you can buy it. So I wanted a new TV because we doing furniture, yada, yada, yada. So I wanted a new TV, but we had a 65-inch. I wasn't sure if I wanted a 75-inch or 85-inch. So I bought both of them. Yes, I did. Don't judge me, because I was like, when the people come to cut the wall, I wanted to have both of them to figure out which one I wanted. Well, do you know the 85-inch TV that they sent me was a less expensive, and I wouldn't have caught this. What I bought and what they sent me was different. It was almost $1,000 difference. And the guy said, this TV is not the TV we paid for. Come to find out, my TV got delivered to somebody up the street. And they went back to try to
What?
get that TV from them, unlike Wayfair, and they would not open the door because what they ordered and what they got was different. And the guy told me, yeah, the guy that came out of somebody's check. Can you believe that? Came out of somebody's check.
Wow.
So, but the good thing, this is one thing about dealing with, for large purchases, it is important to deal with the good companies because Costco gave me no problem. I was like, look, I don't want you coming in here acting like you ain't gonna give me back my money. And they gave me back 100% of that because I decided to keep the 75-inch one and take the other one back. So that is important. What else you got for us, Tony? We got 1 more minute before we go to break. Online shopping.
Last thing. My daughter got married in October. I needed a mother of the bride dress. There's no inventory in stores. There's nothing in stores. I went all over Atlanta looking for a gown. I could find nothing. Finally, I go online to Neiman Marcus.
Okay, hold on. You're coming right after.
I hear it.
Nope, stay right there because we want to hear the mother of the bride dress. Because honestly, people, when you need something really nice, you always want to go in the store and look for it. How do you find a nice dress online that doesn't look different when it gets to your house? We'll be right back. We will be right back. We got issues. Yes, today we have Gloria Mayfield Banks, who will be back, but she is still out of the country. We have our girl, Lady Cassette Ellis, who is sitting courtside with her man at the Detroit Pistons game, getting ready to have Greater Grace Temple Worship Team sing. the national anthem. That's a big deal. So holding it down today because she snowed in. You better not have left me here alone. So Pretty Good One Monday, and it is your girl, Katrina Harris Earl, and we have our resident guest. Just go and get your T-shirt. Tony, go and get your T-shirt. She is online and going to tell us all about that dress. Right before you tell us that, I want to say the average order online at a desktop computer is $184.44. And the average order on a mobile phone, y'all, that's the average order. That means a whole bunch of people are spending a lot of money. The average order is $134.39. And check this out, Sabrina, okay? Only 40% of online retail shopping happens on a smartphone. Can you believe that? Most people are still shopping on a desktop computer. That would be me, okay? I go to town. I know I spend less money when I'm on my phone, personally, for me, because I can't see it as big and scroll as quick and so forth. So, Tony, you were telling us about buying a dress online. Tell us the story.
Yes, daughter getting married in October. I needed a dress, had gone everywhere, brick and mortar, totally out of order. They had no inventory, nowhere, couldn't find anything, and was mortified that I was going to have to shop online for one of the most important dresses of my life. How do you do that? Of course, Gloria Mayfield Banks was like, oh, girl, you should have one custom made. I was like, I would split my list. I would never be able to make it. I'll do it. I'll pick it. Now, can you imagine Gloria designing a dress for conservative me? Can you imagine what would happen? I was like, negative. I got this. And so I go to Neiman Marcus and I ordered a dress, and the dress came in and it fit, but I was losing weight. And I had 30 days to decide about this dress. So 2 weeks later, I ordered a size down. And when I got to day 27, I sent the first one back because the second one fit. Then I saw a different dress that I liked, so I ordered it in the second size. So now I have dress number 2 and dress number 3. And 27 days in, I sent dress number 2 back and ordered dress number 3 in a size smaller because I was still losing weight. And I mean, thank God that Neiman Marcus has such a generous return policy, because gowns at Neiman Marcus are more than a couple of dollars. You cannot know. Oh my God. But I mean, it was absolutely gorgeous. If I had tried it on in the store, I would have bought it. And I was terrified to have to do it online. So just make sure you know what the return policies are, how much time you have, if it's free to return it, blah, 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 and it can work out well. But it was very stressful, but we made it happen.
It's the truth. That return policy is so important. I'm sitting with some Barstools right now, and I read the return policy, but Barstools and some glasses. And the glass people are like, they have a return policy, but then now they're saying it's a store credit. And I'm like, that is not what you're, you really got to pay attention. And so I might go with the Barstools at Lowe's just because I know Lowe's. I know it's safe, because these other ones now I want to return them. They're being funny style. I'm still waiting on the email to get approved for the return, So online shopping is great, and we are so glad that you got the perfect dress. We saw the pictures. We saw you walk. It was gorgeous. Tony, thank you for calling in. Thank you. We got to have you back on the show.
Have a great weekend.
Thank you. You too. I'm going to give you guys
some online hacks. I'm going to give you a little bit about how to keep it safe shopping online too. But these are some hacks. Start your online shopping Wednesday for the best deals and the largest selections. That's a big deal. Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays are the most popular days for retailers to roll out sales and discount codes. Number 2, ask for discounts directly. The next time you see one of those little dialogue boxes asking if you would like to chat with someone at the company, don't just close it. Say hello and ask if they have any promo codes. If you call through, though, make sure you check out Get Human first to help you figure out exactly which phone number to use to get a direct access to a real person. So I don't know if Get Human is that something you Google, but I think it says you could check out something. I often will do that when you can't find their phone number online. I will Google and say, what is a phone number to get a live person for this company? When shopping at Amazon, use the Amazon filler item finder to reach that all important 35 minimum needed for free shipping if you don't have Amazon Prime. I have Amazon Prime, but you want to be sure, even on Amazon, when it's the third party, you want to check the return policy, because with it's Amazon, there's no problem. But if they're selling it and it's third party, did you have that experience with that, Sabrina? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
for
interesting. So also use size fillers to spare yourself the pain of seeing an item you love and then not having it in your size. My favorite app is Shop Style. I can literally go on there and say, turquoise shoe. I'm sitting here looking at my turquoise shoe in this size, and it shops and it will show you. And then you can put your price range. I'm willing to spend 500 to 200 max or whatever your thing is, and boom, it'll come up with so many different options, and you could put in really interesting things. Another tip, stick to sites that offer free shipping, and both ways. You want free shipping, but you got to know what the return shipping is. You want free shipping both ways. Number 6, if you're diligent about paying off your credit card bill each month, it's better to use a credit card over a debit card for shopping online. For sure, I can get American Express if somebody gets funny style, and I can get my money back. You do that on your debit card, you will have a problem. And you want to work on the points too. I mean, right now we get, love using that United Airlines card to get those get points. Number 7, if you are not sure about an item, put it in your cart. This is the hack. Leave the site without completing the purchase. And sometimes brands will reach out to you with a special discount, because 64% of shopping carts online get abandoned. So they track you, and all of a sudden it'll be on sale. Number 8, make a shopping list and then use aggregate shopping sites like Polyvore or Shop Style, which I just said, to search for that specific item. Let's see, a couple more. Score a deal even when items aren't on sale by buying discount gift cards. I did this the other day. I bought a gift card for us at a discount, and then turned around and used that gift card to buy the item. So there's places you could buy discounted gift cards. Don't believe the sale hype. Sometimes sites will inflate the starting price of an item to make it look like you're saving more money than you really are. So it's up to you to do your due diligence and make sure the price you're getting is accurate. On and on and on. Sabrina, what's your favorite thing to buy online? What's your favorite thing to buy online? Nothing.
Zero.
I knew you was going to say that.
Zilch.
So boring. You go to the store for
Zilch.
everything, and you've never had groceries delivered? Never had groceries delivered. So even when you buy clothes online, it is a lot of times one of us that told you, we sent you the link. Okay, like the girlfriend that sent you the link.
Yeah, for sure. I know Tony should have been your guest host today. We got to start having some resident girlfriends come on when there are few of us, and we can't really contribute that great to the topic.
That's why I got a lot of research. I'm like,
yeah, exactly. Do all your research, do your whole show. I'm just here just supporting you, okay? Because I don't do no grocery shopping online. I don't have it delivered. I do shop when I need to. I'm not a big shopper. I only shop when I need to get things. That's not joyful for me to be on here looking for stuff, shopping, hitting a button. No. Katrina, Chrisette, they absolutely love it. They do a lot of my shopping. And so I just would rather spend my time doing something else. I love the convenience for office supplies, like my office supplies. Yeah, office supplies, quick, fast, in a hurry, keeps me from going to Office Depot or Staples. Cleaning supplies, like I have these wood floors, and it has a special kind of cleaner. I said, I'm not going to be running all around trying to find this wood cleaner. I just looked at the label, bought it on Amazon, and it was there the next day. So I love the convenience of that, but oh no, I'm not on here trying to have no fun.
But you already told me, I need you to find me some shoes, find me some earrings, and where we will go find it. We will find it online for you and send you the link. Okay. So
yeah, that's the kind of shopping I like. I like that. I love that. Yeah.
Another important hack is you should have an email address you use for shopping. I didn't do this for the first time, and you know what ends up happening is your email box is crazy full. So you need an email address that is not your main business email address that you use for all, when you go shopping or when you just want to try out, because everybody wants your email address. We just, we told you about Hallmark is giving, you go online and you will get, what is it that they're giving for free, Sabrina? It's a box of cards, mahogany cards, or something like that.
Yeah, they get some greeting cards. But I mean, really, you guys, because one of my friends is like, they're not going to really send cards. You guys, they send the nicest free cards. And so you send that to all your friends and relatives because they give really nice free cards, greeting cards. So make sure you go on and get your free cards sent to you.
And the reason they love to do that is because they are getting your email address. Hello. Yeah. So that's why you want to have.
But I'm okay. And I'm okay with the greeting card company having, everybody else has it. Every other retailer has it some kind of way. So if they're going to send me some free greeting cards, I'll take it. Yes.
Absolutely. Be sure you follow your favorite brands on social media because a lot of companies have special prices that they offer on Twitter or Facebook because it's less expensive for them. These companies will spend a grip on advertisement at the Super Bowl and even during the Olympics, but it's cheaper for them to advertise on a Twitter, on a Facebook. So when you follow them, you'll get certain special discount codes. So there's some really cool stuff there. Literally, when Tony was talking about how much stuff was sold out online, I had to set an alarm, y'all, because the girl told me at Costco, this new stuff comes out at midnight. So literally 3 nights in a row at midnight, I clicked on, and that's how I got my refrigerator before it was sold out the next day. When you really want something, find out when they post the new stuff online. We will be right back. And I promise I'm going to tell you some hacks about buying cars online and computers. So come right back to We Got Issues. All righty, we are back. We are back. The girls are back. And one thing the girls love to do, some of us, two of us love to shop and two of us don't. Do you know that Gloria also does not like to shop? But she buys all the time, just somebody else buys for her. Okay. Somebody else buys for her. Can you believe that? So I'm going to give you a couple of important, I'm going to tell you the things. This is a short list of things that they say you should buy online. Number one, electronics. Buying new gadgets, laptops, TVs, all that kind of stuff. A lot of times they say you can get the best deals online. Of course, you can find, you could find new, but you also can find used. One of the things that you could do on apple.com is you can go and be sure you check out their refurbished. You can't go in the store and buy refurbished, but online you can buy refurbished on Apple. It comes with the same warranty and everything, and you typically can easily save a couple $100 just from doing that. I'm famous for going to Facebook Marketplace. You can go to Facebook Marketplace, pretty much put anything in, every single thing that we are buying in our house. We are, except for the refrigerator. We kept the second refrigerator for the reason Tony said, but everything else I'm selling on Facebook Marketplace. And some of the things, literally, while my new desk was being put up, somebody was coming and buying my old desk. Put it on Facebook Marketplace. How do you do it safely? Number one, I made sure it was outside in my garage. They didn't have to come in the house. Some of the smaller items, they didn't even have to go in my garage. It was set up right out there. You put really good pictures. I look at their profile. If their profile looks like it's just got a bunch of pictures of, cats and pictures of other things, but no pictures of them with real people, or they just joined Facebook last week, I'm not even going to entertain talking to them. Same thing if I'm going to buy a computer online. The number one thing that I will do if I'm going to buy a computer online is they have to give me a picture of the serial number. When you go on your Mac computer, you can click on that little apple and the serial number is right there. And if they are not willing to give me that serial number, I will not even entertain it. And so if you don't understand computers, but if you send someone a picture of that serial number, and also there's a page that's called System Report, and anybody who's good with computers, if you just send them a picture of that, they can look at the specs of the computer and tell. But I will go online and I will take that serial number and put it in, and it will tell me what the computer really is, how long it was purchased. And the safest way, if you're not sure about buying a computer online, is to buy one that still has Apple Care. So a lot of time, what I do with every computer I ever get, I sell it about 6 weeks before the Apple Care goes off, and I buy a new computer. So, I'm a techie. I get the big computer that might cost me, a lot, and I will sell it. And literally half of my new computer is paid for with my current computer. So it's a great way. Every one of my grandkids, their very first computer, when they need a great computer, we buy it online. And I live near Silicon Valley, especially around certain times of years, y'all. People are selling brand new computers that maybe they got from their job. There's a lot of different reasons. But you can tell sometimes when you're talking to somebody who's shim-shammy and it might be stolen. One other thing you can tell, okay, so when I go to buy the computer or something from them, is I meet them. I have even met people in the Apple store. And if they're not willing to meet me at a reputable place inside a store like that, it's always a Starbucks or something. I'm not going to even do business with them. So that's just an important thing. One other thing you can check when you go to buy your computers on an Apple particularly is you can, that same area when they click on Apple, and again, if you don't understand any of this, just a girlfriend or somebody who's good with computers, but if they click on battery, it will tell you how many times that battery has been charged, because that's what you want. Is you want a computer that has not been used to the 10th degree. And it will tell you kind of how old that, how much that computer has been used. So electronics is a big thing. Another thing to buy online, medicine. Most medicines come with a 90-day supply, but this is important. You want to be careful with online pharmacies because a lot of them there are ones that sell illegal counterfeit drugs. So you can use something called Legit Script, and it will help you to find online pharmacies with credentials. Baby supplies, subscription services like Ship and Save, aren't just good for medicines, they can save you money on anything you buy on a regular basis. And a lot of new parents will get disposable diapers online. Pet food, you guys. I mean, our dogs eat well, and so Amazon is great. You can get their subscribe and save. Chewy is big. Petco Smart, PetSmart is big. We all have bought books online. According to the National Association of College Stores, the average price for a new textbook is over $80. Online, you can find secondhand college textbooks and save hundreds of dollars. One of the top sites for buying textbooks is eCampus. That's a big, big site. Exercise gear, good to buy online. Luggage is good to buy online. Go to Overstock, Macy's, and eBags to buy luggage. Clothing basics, and we even heard high-end wedding, but you can do that. If you want to buy high-end, you want to go to the Real Real or Tradesy. Tradesy, the Real. There's several places you can go that now you go to the Louis Vuitton store and you see the bag you want. You can go to sites like the Real or Tradesy. You can find them on eBay and you can find them on Poshmark, but you got to be sure that wherever you're buying, it has to say authenticated. Like the Real and Tradesy will guarantee that it is authentic and you are not getting a knockoff. So those are some important things, and I'm telling you, I've done it all. Before we go, though, I want to tell you a couple things about how to be safe. And one of the things people don't know is you want to look for sites that when you're up there, when you're on the URL, you want to look for sites where it has a lock. That means that it's like safe. It has HTTPS. If it has HTTPS, it's secure. If it has HTTP, it's not. You know those sites you scroll down and you just know that it like there's no phone number, you can't talk to a real person, you only can email them. And just be really, really careful with those sites. Some other things, don't use public Wi-Fi. Make sure you vet a new business. Pick strong passwords is important. Check I said make sure that it's secure. Do not fall for scam emails. That's really important. Don't just get an email, see it, and go to sites. There are sites that literally, they can make it look like it's Neiman Marcus, but it will be one letter off and you'll be on another site. So you just want to be really, really, really careful. So does Kitty like buying online? No, both of y'all, two peas in a pod.
No, he loves buying online.
Okay, so what does he like buying online?
During the pandemic, I started seeing all these boxes come, and I'm like, what are you doing? That's his newfound hobby, okay? Katrina, this was so good. So good, so good, so good. I look at Alicia giving me some cat hat love. Yes. I tell you what, Katrina, you're a wealth of knowledge. I hope girlfriends took notes, because when I tell you this sister can find the best deals, the best everything online. If you want it, she can find it. Actually, we're going to have a private conversation, because I do need a bag. I would need a really nice handbag. So I need some advice on which way I should go.
Yep. And guess what? Online layaways, you can't, well, maybe you can lay away still at Walmart, but online, child, it's almost like layaway, because you can use Affirm or Klarna or whatever, and they'll just take it out every 2 weeks. So get your online shopping. Go to our Facebook page, you guys, and post. When you find a good deal, let the girlfriends know about it. And if you got a referral code like Kiera, let us know. All right. Help a sister out. All right. So we appreciate you guys. We will be back on Monday. Have an awesome and amazing weekend. Thank you, Jalen, for being in the background and helping us look good. Bye-bye.
So good. So good. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Tribe. Have a great week.